There is a version of you that you keep imagining. She shows up confidently. She trusts herself. She moves with clarity instead of hesitation. And the truth is, she is not someone you become someday. She is someone you decide to step into. This conversation is about becoming her, not through perfection, not through more credentials, but through a deliberate shift from potential to power. So let's begin there. Potential is comfortable, it's full of promise. It allows you to say, one day I will. But power requires action. Power asks you to move even when you are unsure. And many women live their entire lives being told how much potential they have, but very few are taught how to activate it. Becoming her begins with understanding this: potential is passive, power is practiced. You do not wake up powerful, you choose power through your thoughts, your boundaries, your habits, your voice, and your faith. The first shift is internal. You cannot outgrow a life you keep justifying. If you keep explaining why you can't, why it's not the right time, why you're waiting for more clarity, you remain in potential. And becoming her means releasing that need for permission. Somewhere along the way, many women learned to wait. Wait to be chosen. Wait to be invited. Wait to be affirmed. But powerful women understand this. If you wait to be validated, you will stay invisible. Power begins when you give yourself permission to be seen, to lead, and to decide. And let's be clear, power does not mean loud. It does not mean aggressive. It does not mean dominating others. Power is rooted. Power is calm. Power is certainty without arrogance. Becoming her requires honesty. You must be honest about where you are still shrinking, where you are still over explaining, and where you are still saying yes when your spirit is saying no. Shrinking feels safe, but it is costly. Every time you dim your light to make others comfortable, you pay for it with exhaustion, resentment, and self doubt. But power asks different questions. Not, will they like me, but will I respect myself? The next shift is identity. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You rise to the level of your self-concept. If you still see yourself as the helper, the supporter, the one who fills in the gaps, you will sabotage leadership opportunities without even realizing it. Becoming her means redefining who you believe you are, not who you've been, and not who you were told to be, but who you are becoming. Identity drives behavior. When you see yourself as a leader, you speak differently, you move differently, you stop asking and you start deciding. And this is where many women hesitate, because becoming her means disappointing people who benefited from the old version of you. Growth will cost you familiarity. You may outgrow roles, relationships, and routines that once fit. That discomfort is not failure, it is an evidence of expansion. Becoming her also requires discipline. Motivation is emotional, but power is built through consistency. Powerful women do not wait until they feel confident. They build confidence by showing up. They keep promises to themselves. They create structure where chaos once lived. They honor their time and energy as valuable assets. Discipline is not punishment, it is self respect in action. And then there is the shift from fear to faith. Fear says, what if I fail? But faith says, what if I grow? Becoming her does not mean the absence of fear. It means refusing to let fear make your decisions. Fear will always be present at the edge of your next level, but so will purpose. You do not need to see the entire path. You only need the courage to take the next step. And let me remind you of this: power is not something you earn after you prove yourself. It is something you claim when you decide to stop playing small. Becoming her is not an arrival point, it is a daily practice. Some days you will feel strong, other days you will feel unsure, and both are part of the process. The difference is this: you no longer retreat when doubt appears. You stay present, you stay grounded, you stay committed. So I want to leave you with a question. If you stopped waiting, stopped shrinking, stopped questioning your worth, how would you show up differently today? Because becoming her is not about changing everything at once. It is about choosing power in one moment, one decision, one boundary at a time. You already have what you need. The clarity will come after the movement. So, this is your invitation. Step forward, take up space, honor the woman you are becoming, because she is not ahead of you, she is within you. You are a woman full of power.